Okay, you lads, you lovelies, you everyone in between. So, here we go. This is, guess what I would call a primitive Ready Player One setup, and we're going to talk about it. Now, a lot of us are familiar with B-haptics, and I'm going to have a lot to say about that when I've got, a complete enough set, arms, vest, and the tac visor interface. I've got that coming. It should come in about a month. And then when I have all that, I'm going to really talk really in depth about the B-haptics gear. I'll tell you right off, I sure like them, but there's a lot to say, and we really want to talk about that new facial interface. A complaint I always heard was that it's uncomfortable, and the new one is supposed to address that. But the elephant in the room, of course, is the Katwalk C2 Plus. And I have a lot to say about that. So, let's play some After the Fall. And this is on the old Pimax Crystal here.
Oh, that's better.
Now I'm just gonna talk while I play. I had a technical issue. This is like the 5th time I've tried to, actually 6th time I think, to record this video. It just has been problem one thing after another. And video broadcast gave me a bunch of problems. And then for some reason this thing kept getting out of alignment or out of calibration. And I'm still getting a couple little freezes here. I don't know. Every time I try to record the past week, it's just been cursed. Really frustrating. Oh, this map. I don't know it super well.
Found a booster. Gotta reload.
Alright. Hopefully I don't have as many weird issues as I was having earlier. Now let's just play a little bit so I can be reminded. Hey. All right. That seems like a lot. All right, let's not. Oh, that pausing has to stop. I don't know what's going on. That has nothing to do with the rest of this setup, though. Oh, shit. Damn it. I'm sure I closed all the usual suspects. Chrome. Let me double check. Well, we'll see if closing Discord makes a difference. Otherwise, your performance is just fine. Alright. I guess that's an empty. Alright, let's keep going. Discord usually doesn't cause me problems, but you know when you're recording, come on. There we are. You know when you're recording, everything is just infuriating.
Reloading.
Right. Yeah, last time it was so many problems. Well, let's say hi. Oh, that was just a bad shot. I forgot how busy this. Ah. Oh, I'm not doing well. These guys are hitting me. Hey, Jen. So, some comments about the catwalk. Right off the bat, your mobility is severely impacted. Like, right off, it is severely impacted. It is... I mean, I know, because, hey, you're doing the movement in real life. But in real life, I don't have this huge weight strapped to my back that adds a ton of inertial weight to just overcome. Turning around fast. God, in real life, I promise you, I'm pretty mobile. You know what? I'm going to pump this up slightly. So yeah, this huge weight on your back really... Like, it's like carrying a huge backpack. Like, you're just loaded with your camping gear. You're going to be spending the weekend in the bush.
Gotta reload.
So you've brought everything, right? And then walking is strange. You have to... You can sort of... Jesus, that was bad. Alright. That guy's hand came off. Grenade. I'll just snag that. See right here we are. Oh, that's not very many guys. Okay.
Definitely the best.
You guys gonna ever have a problem with what I'm doing here? Alright.
Reloading.
So it's not precise. You cannot make precise movements when you're in this thing. You cannot make quick movements. It's all pretty awkward. And so far, I haven't showed you what the real problems are with using this bloody thing. Yeah, it's moving around. Here's an example. So I take a step forward. Boop, boop. That's pretty good. We went forward. That's what we wanted to do. Well, what if we want to, say, peek around a corner? Well, we have to go sideways, and you have to move your foot sort of to the side like this. And, oh, I just activated something terrible. And it's slow, and it's inaccurate, and it's imprecise. And you really just cannot straighten. I think I most certainly have this. This is awkward. Alright. Moving backwards, you have to do this like step, this. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of muscle memory you have to develop to use this thing. And no matter how much practice you get on this, you are going to be extremely crippled. Like, you cannot move even close to how you can in real life. If you want to, here's where I like the catwalk. If you ever thought this game is so easy, I'd much more prefer to spend all my time fighting with my controls instead of any of the bad guys. Thanks, Jimmy. That was awesome of you. In real life, you would have been dead, and I would have felt just fine about it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I lost controller tracking there. It's just moving around is so hard and so awkward. Like, you kind of tend not to do it. Yeah, that's really the best way I could describe it. Is you just fight with the catwalk. It's a slog. It's a slog to do anything. Like you'd buy a device like this because you want better immersion, right? Because you want that sort of Ready Player One maximum amount of immersion with the technology we have available. And you are not going to get it with something like the C2 Plus. But you are really not. Its weight alone on your back and mobility is so heavy and so awkward. I think I'm good. Then like this, I would have had zero challenge. Like I'm playing on the easiest. This wouldn't be a challenge at all. Yet, you know, with this thing, I find myself just struggling to move and getting hit because it's just so awkward to get around. Really? I did not miss that guy. Whoa! Whoa! What happened to him? That guy will not be an after the fall too. Alright, let's... Hello, friend. There we are. I'm glad I got that funny ragdoll in video. That's fun. Okay, so something's happening. Oh, right between the legs. Oh, I just moved forward when I didn't want to. Okay, moving random directions here. Ah, Jesus. Oh, moving forward again. I don't want to. Oh, I'm moving. Just. What? God damn it. It's just unusable. Like. Time to reposition here. That is like a perfect macrocosm for why I can honestly say I absolutely hate the Katwalk C2 Plus. I consider this to be an expensive garbage device. Okay. Like, you just struggled with the controls. That's all you do. It doesn't feel like you're really walking very much. It's more immersive than like pressing a thumbstick, but when you can't get your character to move the way you want, which is never really an issue I've had in a joystick, right? And I don't know, in a way you sort of mentally tune out the joystick, but when every single one of your actions you're just fighting with the controls, it's worse. Wow, look at that thing. That was scary. As I was saying though, when you spend more time fighting with the controls than you do actually playing the game, it just draws you out. When you're trying to back away and you walk forward, it has the opposite effect. It just pulls you out of the bit and you're like, God, why am I going backwards? Forwards when I want to go backwards. Why is it so shitty? You can say, like, is it fun? No, it's not fun. It's just frustrating. Huh?
Reloading.
Like, I don't have fun using the catwalk because I'm not being able to move and play like I'm supposed to. This is a terrible device and a complete waste of money. And you can't refund it. You can't return it. It dominates your play area. So you're like, maybe for 1 or 2 games I want to use it. Which, considering this device cost me in Canadian dollars $2,666. He cannot believe that price as jaws drop it. He's looking away. He doesn't even want to look at me. He's like, I cannot believe you spent that much money on that piece of shit. Well, I did, okay? Because every review of it, I'm talking to you. Come on, you don't want it. See, he's a catwalk fanboy. Well, here's what I think of you. I'm gonna shoot you right in the ass. Well, you have a problem? Bad shooting, I don't know. Hey, there's a big guy around here somewhere. Get out of the way. There we are. Yeah, so even if you don't want to use your catwalk, you have to now, though. Because it dominates your entire play area. And it's so heavy, and it has to be, otherwise it would tip. I understand that. But you're stuck with it. You know? So you can't really play around it. It's hard to move, and you have to put it on a mat. And then drag the mat around, otherwise the rubber feet just come off. It's a nightmare to deal with. It really is.
Stupid Snowy.
Some of these rounds seem really hot. So let's just slide over to get a look at this guy. That wasn't so bad. Oh, there we are. Hey guys. Oh. No, that feels more machine gunny. Love the machine gunning after the fall. Oh no. No, 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 no! There.
Reloading.
Revolver can be a little fussy in this game. That's true with whatever controllers or setup you got. That little wrist flick doesn't really all work as much as it should. Then again, that's actually not how you're supposed to operate a revolver. You're supposed to use your other hand to push it in. That flicking thing is like movie stuff. I mean, you can do it, but it's hard on the gun. Why would you do that? Oh, ammo. Boop. Alright. I'm just walking up to this thing. Shovel over. Okay. Let's go in. Come on, gang. Let's pile in, super friends. You too, Michael. Let's go, buddy. Nice. Boop. Oh, you guys can just leave. That works too. You guys are short. Da-da. Okay, time. What are we doing? Pretty good. Yeah. This is an easy difficulty, but I'm using the worst possible controls, the Katwalk C2 Plus, which is an expensive nightmare to ruin your gaming experience. But there's a lot of settings you can configure on this thing, like all this stuff here. And you play with it, and you find the stuff that's the least awful. But all of it's awful. Like, no matter how much you mess with it, you're still gonna hate it. Yep, I just overshot that. I'll just walk backwards to it. Okay. Can see if I can get one of these little.
Let's go.
Nah, you got away. It's just too possible to chase them down when you're using a effing catwalk. Oh, jeez, why am I getting a stuttering? Oh, why is he doing that? No. Guys, get out of my way. I'm trying to shoot zombies. no, 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 no. Ah, fucking catwalk got me again. There, big boy. I'm not in the mood for your shit.
Reloading.
Ah, just everything with the catwalk is just this nightmare. You just can't move, and
Cover me, please.
it's not fun. You just fight with the controls. Like, look how long it took me to turn around when I ran into that guy. I had to swing my whole body around, fight this inertia of this giant heavy brick on my back. Of course he effing got me. And everyone who wasn't stupid enough to buy one of these catwalks is having none of these problems that I am. Ah, on. You're more scroll somewhere? Okay. That is genuinely terrifying, actually. Where's my cable? Means I am incredibly bound up. It'd be nice when wireless is activated on the crystal, I'll tell you guys what. That's another thing you're gonna have to have fun with. Is the catwalk is a nightmare for cable tangle. Because you just rotate in place. So, especially with like a thicker cable, like on the index, or the stock Pimax cables, they bind up so badly and so fast. This is actually the fiber optic cable from an 8KX. And it's about the best cable you can possibly buy for any VR system, being honest with you. And even then, it's a pain in the ass with this catwalk. If you're using like a Quest 2 or something, the cable's not going to be an issue, or a Pico, or when they enable wireless on the Crystal. Oh, this is exciting. How's it going? Okay. Come on. That's looking good, Michael. I like your form. You too there, JameJame. I didn't see you, Jam, but I'm sure it was good too. Alright. So. Hey, here's a nice narrow thing. I'm pretty sure this game will not let you fall off. Be a little bit more careful here. Sort of baby steps. What? Oh, it's not so bad. Hey, how are you? Okay. I was having issues earlier with my catwalk getting out of calibration constantly. That's not normal though. I normally don't actually have issues with that. I mean, I guess every piece of software can glitch. And as long as it doesn't glitch all the time, it's not a serious issue. Just when it does, it's really annoying. Especially when you keep trying to record the same video again and again. This is a wild map. I haven't actually played it all the way through. What? You know what? In here?
I can see again.
Hi, Jimmy. That's weird what you did there. Okay. Oh, America. You gotta love it. Oh, this must be the boss room. This is gonna be a nightmare with the catwalk. Like it is. It is gonna be such an obnoxious piece of shit. I'll do my best. I hope my cable doesn't get too bound up. I mean, that can happen without a catwalk, of course, right? But when I had full room scale, I almost never had issues with my fiber optic cable binding up. But since I got the catwalk, it's been a continual problem. So, let's just do what we can. What the?
Gotta reload.
The trick is not to aim too much. Your brain knows where it wants the bullet to go. So we have an infinite ammo thing. This is actually a really great map. Vertigo Games is a company I have mixed feelings about, if I'm being honest. Even though After the Fall is one of my favorite VR games. For sure. If you have a good group of... Playing with random people is never fun. At least not in my age group. I can't stand... It's so full of cheaters, I don't want to I'm not going to have any fun. But if you're playing with your pals, this game is absolutely awesome. If I am elected, I will ban the sale of the Katwalk C2. What is going on? This is actually... I don't know what's going to happen here. I guess it's fun that I brought you guys along with me. Come on, super friends. I have a feeling... Okay. Come on, JameJame. Michael, get out of the effing way. You guys are such a bunch of buffoons. Huh? Something's gnawing on me and my game is f***ing up. I'm gonna assume that's just recording weirdness. I don't know. Like a bunch more guys on the screen than usual. Oh, hey. Hey. Okay, excuse me. There we are. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, let's go after some ammo. Alright. That's gonna hurt. Because it's too hard to move. It's too hard to dodge in this f***ing catwalk. And half the time you just walk into danger anyway. Whoa, that's weird. A lot of effects on this map. Are you concerned? There's something... Yeah, there's some kind of environmental effect here I've never seen in this game. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Move, Jen. Jen, get out of my f***ing way. Doing? Hey, leave him alone. Okay. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. All right, some big monsters here now. There it is. Come on. That's just from recording stuff that we're pausing. There. Get. Don't mind me. Just running along here. Sorry, Michael. Okay, so we have to... Get these gross nodules. Come on. There we are.
Gotta reload.
Okay, what are we missing here? Ah! Hey guys, come help me. I'm a little confused. No. No. Oh, when I ran the wrong direction. Oh, with this fucking catwalk. Oh, I hate it so goddamn much. What? It's just impossible to use this effing thing. This is a hard match. Unless I'm missing an objective of some kind? Go away. Oh, I think that was it. That was actually kind of rad. Oh, I can feel my heart pounding. That was way better than, like, just a big weird guy with the nodules on him you have to shoot. That was actually an awesome battle. The catwalk totally made it a gross and terrible experience, but that was fun. I really like this map. This new map, I don't know, like it's super new, but this is a top tier map. Well done, Vertigo, on this map. That was fun. With some friends, this would have been a total blast. With the catwalk, though, it was awful. It's rare for me to actually hate something. Like, I did so much research into buying this thing, and I read so many reviews, and everyone seemed to love it. And then when I got it, I have to say, this thing has been a pain in the ass, and a decision I regret since the first day. It's not fun. It's not immersive. It's just a pain in the ass. But I paid so much for it, once again, $2,666. I feel like I have to find some way to enjoy it, but it's just so impossible with what a piece of crap it is. I just hate it. Oh, that sucks. I was so excited for this thing. You guys have no idea. I was more excited to get my C2 Plus than I was the Crystal. That's true. Now, the Crystal has been zero disappointment. Even in its incomplete form as it is today, we still don't have a bunch of features enabled. Even so, I absolutely am loving the Crystal. All my B-Haptics gear, I absolutely love it, and I'm going to have a whole thing about it later on, but I love the B-Haptics gear. I use all this stuff every chance I can get. But the catwalk, I hate it. It just really sucks. It's hard to move. It's hard to do anything. You have to... I just cannot emphasize. You fight with the controls more than the game. That's the catwalk experience. And again, it doesn't feel like you're walking. It doesn't... I don't know. And then even just turning around is a pain in the ass. A lot of people made this big deal, and I'm going to bring this point up specifically, that you can say, look this way and walk forward. And that's a big deal because your direction and movement direction are decoupled. Here's the thing now. Here is the thing. Let's do that. You've always been able to do that. You know, you just using the joysticks. You just, there, look, I'm doing it with my joysticks. Oops, I'm used to walking. See, there you go. No problem. You just move your joystick and look in the way you want. Oops, I'm on this podium. See, I can move backwards. No problem. My movement and my head direction have always been decoupled. Yes, if I press forward, it goes in the direction that I'm looking with my headset. That's true. But you just compensate automatically with your movement stick. So the fact that they're decoupled doesn't mean anything, because if you are at all any good with using your thumbsticks, that's never been a problem for you. This is just zero advantage in this. That feature is 100% bullshit hype. I don't know what to tell you. That's bullshit. It's maybe a bit more natural to do, but if you've been playing VR games for any length of time, you're going to be so good at having your thumbstick just naturally move with you anyway. So this doesn't do anything. I just really hate the catwalk. Fighting with the controls. I mean, you have to practice a lot. I've had this thing for a few weeks now. 2 weeks, I guess, maybe a bit more. And I've gotten better with it than when I started, but it's just not been good. You know, it's been just a frustrating ride. And I am a couple weeks into owning it. I am better at moving around in it, but it's still so awkward. I really just want to disconnect it and shove it in the corner. But I paid so much for it. I want to use it. No matter how much I hate it. I'm the sort of person who will eat food they hate because they paid for it. And on something this expensive, that heartbeat's really intense. Something this expensive, you have no idea how much I want to love this device. You guys have no idea how much I really want to love my Katwalk C2 Plus. But I hate it. Ooh, I just hate it so much. It is such a piece of crap. This is a shitty device. That's my final verdict. Is I hate the Katwalk C2 Plus. I think it's a crappy device. I don't think it helps with immersion. The decoupled movement is bullshit. I am maybe going to stick with it and get you another review of this thing in much more time. 2 months later, maybe even 3. Because so many people have loved this thing. I'm confused why everyone loves this piece of shit. This awkward, inconvenient, massive piece of crap that just dominates your goddamn play space. And they all love it. But it sucks. I don't see what the draw is. I know I want it, but it doesn't work like that when you actually get it. It's just annoying. Alright, guys, lads, lovelies, everyone in between. Just using in this really fun game on this awesome map I actually hadn't had time to play yet, I still had a bad time. Just partly a bad time, because After the Fall is a really good game, and this map was top tier. It's way better than the ones it shipped with. So I had fun with that part, but I just fought the goddamn controls the whole time. Didn't I, Michael? You saw me struggling the whole time. Yeah. That's it for now, you lads, you lovelies, you everyone in between. I would have loved to tell you this device was awesome, but instead I'm going to have to tell you it's a complete turd. Don't buy it. Do not let them trick you into buying this shit. It's garbage. Okay, bye-bye. More videos soon.